Hello, welcome back to Nostalgia Drive. This is episode 6 of my Saya no Uta playthrough. So we just ended off when Yosuke was encountering this slime creature, but I think it might be Saya. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll just need to see what's going to actually happen to him. What happened to me? Yosuke's awareness returned slowly, as though rising from a bog. He's cold, no hot. The noise, the sound effect. Something itches like tepid tongues and cold slugs crawling over his skin. Ah, what the hell's going on? Timidly he opens his eyes. Wait, so can Yosuke see it now? So I'm not really sure how Yosuke can see this. What? It's everywhere. Thing that attacked him in the living room is everywhere. Terror shatters Yosuke's sanity. So maybe it's not the surgery. Oh, I'm even more confused now. He throws off the thing lying atop him, but his wild flailing sends him crashing to the floor. But is it really the floor? The long wriggling fibres of what should be the carpet are winding themselves around his finger. The floor is made of worms. He tears his limbs free from the worms and tries to stand, but loses his balance and tumbles to the floor again. The worms immediately swarm over his body. Where am I? Where did that thing take me? Yosuke crawls across the worm-ridden floor towards the only exit from the pulsating room. It's so horrible looking. When he gets outside, however, all he can see is blood, bile and rotten meat. There is no place to run. Well, so Saya took him into like Fuminori's house. I have no idea, to be honest. But how does he see all this? So, like, I wonder if it's like Saya's like affected his eyesight or something. I'm not sure. Most terrifying of all, this hellish place has the same layout as Yosuke's house. No, so it is Yosuke's house then. In a half-mad daze, he wandered through the nightmarish mockery of his home. In the small room where his studio should be, he finds an easel made of bones displaying a blood-soaked canvas. Like some cruel joke, everything is exactly where it would be in Yosuke's studio. Jesus Christ, the noise though. Howling Yosuke lashes out against everything within reach. The easel of bones shatters, driving splinters into his fist. He feels the pain but does not awake from the nightmare. If this isn't a dream, then what is it? When his strength gives out, Yosuke falls to his knees, sobbing. For the first time in life, he prays. Oh, this is so horrible. The sound of a door opening and closing grates on his ears. Down the stairs, the front door, is someone else here. Yosuke trembles at the blood-curdling sound. It's that thing again. The monster's returned. Is that his family? It's messed up, man. Oh, it's... So is it something to do with the slime that's actually like affecting their mind, maybe? I don't know. Yosuke hears the sound of something slimy sloshing its way up to the stairs. Even as he cowers in terror, he slides his trembling hand across the floor and grabs one of the bones from the broken easel. The tip of the bone is nice and sharp. If he holds it in both hands and puts his weight behind it, he might be able to use it to defend himself. The monster's growls are getting closer. Holding his breath, Yosuke presses his back against the wall next to the door. The pounding of his heart is like thunder in his ears, so loud that he fears the creature might hear it. He knows it will eat him if it finds him again, but it's all he can do to keep from crying. At last the door creaks open. Oh no, he sees it as well. It's so horrible. Man, poor Yosuke has to deal with this as well. Yosuke leaps on the creature as it enters, fear turning his roar into a high-pitched scream. The flesh beast is covered in sludge and vile juices, but before horror can paralyse him, Yosuke brings his bone stake stabbing down. The monster screams as the stake pierces its chest and punches through the other side. It falls back, quivering in agony. The sight of its pain sets Yosuke's blood on fire. That's so horrible. I could be like his son or what? I think it's his wife though. That's so horrible. I can win, I can kill it. If I finish it off before it enters my head again, I'm safe. Yosuke grabs the bone and twists with all his might. The monster convulses and gurgles, its trembling tentacles reaching up as though begging for help. Yosuke knocks it to the floor and brings his heel crashing down on it. Oh my god, man. Flopping body again and again, with each stomp groans and spasms, growing weaker. When the monster at last stops twitching, Yosuke, panting hard, tears the steak from its corpse and rises to his feet. Yosuke turns around to see another, smaller monster peeking out at him from the stairs landing. No, I don't say he's gonna like kill his like son or daughter. I can't remember if it's son or daughter. No, please don't say he is. This is so messed up. There's still one left. His desperate rage-filled attack both exhilarated him and gave him a taste for violence. This one will be easier, it's small and weaker. No! Grinning maniacally, Yosuke raises his stake and moves towards the second creature. Oh, it's the noise as well it makes, but the fact that that's actually like... I think it's his son, I think. That's so horrible. The monster flees screaming down the stairs. Not about to let his prey escape, Yosuke roars and gives chase. The thought that killing the monster might end this nightmare feeds him salvage bloodlust. The fact he's such a screaming, that's horrible. I thought this game couldn't get any more messed up. Oh my god, man. It's so brutal as well. Looking... Noise! Oh, Jesus Christ. When the monster trips and falls into the dining room, Yosuke leaps on top of it and brings the steak crashing down. His bloodlust unsated, he pulls it free, then drives it again into the monster's flesh. Once, twice, 3 times, and more until there's nothing left but shredded pulverised meat. Eventually the only sound in the house is Yosuke's heavy breathing. He has slain 2 monsters, but the nightmare shows no sign of ending. Yosuke staggers to the front door and goes outside. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. This guy is like seriously broken after this. I don't really blame him though. He didn't have any time to process it. Like, I know Fuminori's not as bad, but Fuminori doesn't try to kill them. Like, twisted shapes, nauseating colours, stinking air. There is no escape, no end to the nightmare. The last remnant of Yosuke's sanity vanishes like dust in the wind. Yosuke turns to the sound of a girl's voice. Was it Saya? Oh my god. She's standing in front of the house next door, wearing a spotless one piece over her pure white skin. In the midst of this filth-ridden world, she alone glows with beauty. So another theory of mine is I don't know if like Saya's like manipulating like people to do these acts maybe, or like changing their perception, because I feel like Saya must be something to do with it. Yosuke feels a sudden black lust rise within him. With the experiment? Oh my god, man. Yosuke walks up to the strangely jubilant girl and brushes his hand against her long smooth hair. She looks up to the man towering over her, perhaps disturbed by his hungry stare. That's really creepy sounding, man. A grin parts Yosuke's lips, and he replies, with that he grabs the girl's collar and tears the front of her dress wide open. Oh god, man. Shock and fear twist the lovely girl's delicate features, simulating Yosuke's sadism. Even after killing those 2 monsters, the embers of violence still smoulder in his heart, and now they have new fuel to burn. This guy is like seriously just broken. He's really broken. The terrified girl flees into the Sakisaka's house. Yosuke runs after her, feeling the joy of the hunt. Oh my god, man. Even in desperation, she has no hope of outrunning his longer stride. Yosuke charges down the hallway and catches her in the kitchen. He grabs her from behind and wrestles her to the floor before she can resist. What the hell, man? This is just... oh. How messed up can this game get? Let me go, why are you doing this? Enjoying the sensation of her thin arms struggling futilely against her grip, Yosuke uses his weight to hold her down while ripping off her remaining straps of clothes. Yosuke stares at the smooth, perfect body of a girl walking beneath him. The thought of violating such an immaculate creature amid the horror of this twisted world is irresistibly erotic. Oh god, man. He runs his tongue over her stomach and chest as though preparing to eat her whole. She stiffens and whimpers at the sensation. I don't know what to think of Saya, if Saya is actually like... She said about an experiment, but I don't know, is she actually good or not? I have no idea, to be honest. Her tear-choked voice satisfies Yosuke's lust for conquest. This nightmare has violated him, but now he's able to visit the same torment on this innocent girl where he was the victim. He's now the victimizer. The release he feels is intoxicating. No, stop, I'm scared for Minori. I haven't even done anything yet. Putting his mouth close to the sobbing girl's ear, Yosuke whispers, "If you're this scared already, how will you scream when I put it in you?" Oh god, man. Minori needs to do something here. We're not just going to end there, oh my god. I don't even need to know what happens. I'm assuming Fuminori must like save her. It's making me wonder, is like there are other people that's like Yosuke and like Fuminori with this, like they can see all this crap. There must be then. As always, the sights of the city grate on my nerves. Today, however, I don't even feel as much hatred as I usually do. I've grown more accustomed to my condition, but that is not the reason for today's high spirit. My search of the Ogai house has finally borne fruit. When I pulled all the drawers out the desk in the study, I found an envelope stuck between the desk and the wall. It must have fallen off the back of the writing tray. Inside, there were 3 outdoor photographs. I couldn't recognise the scenery due to my condition, but I'm pretty sure that they show 3 buildings. Scrawled in the back of each photograph is an address: Nagano Prefecture, M Village, Tojiki Prefecture, S Town, Shizuoka Prefecture, H Town. None of the names is familiar, so they must be away out in the countryside. The photos are all dated more than 10 years ago. I don't know why they were taken or what they mean, but maybe Saya will be able to make sense of them. In any case, this is something that even Saya missed while she was living in that house. I wonder how she'll react when I show her what I found. Saya, I want so badly to see her. The thought of her waiting for me speeds my footsteps. When I step through the gate, I see that the front door is wide open again. This is the second time this has happened. Upon entering the house this time, however, the sound of Saya crying chills my blood. And it's not just her, I also hear a low, wet grunting. There's no time to take my shoes off. I run down the hallway, propelled by a terrifying premonition. Ah! The monster in my house is attacking Saya. The filth oozing from its body spreads across her body as it moves with animal ferocity. She looks at me with tear-filled eyes and calls my name in a weak, breathless voice. Rage erupts inside me like black lava. The monster stops gorging itself on Saya's body and it turns its head to look at me. Surprised by my own composure, I slip past it and grab the meat cleaver sitting next to the sink. Oh god, he's gonna murder Yosuke, I think. Without a moment's hesitation, I slash at the monster's face. Ugh. Jesus Christ, man. It's so brutal. It screams and staggers away from Saya. My attack must have blinded it, because it flails its tentacles widely as it tries to drive me away. My bloodlust still unsated. I calmly seize one of the appendages and plunge my weapon twice more into its quivering flesh. The blade enters its body with fascinating ease. Each strike sprays my face with its blood. Oh my god, man. Jesus Christ. As I carve the monster to pieces and savour its hideous screams, my mind is fully consumed by rage. No mercy, I'll see that this monster suffer for what it's done to Saya. I give myself to fury, howling at the top of my lungs as I slash and slash and slash. Even after the flesh beast stops moving, I keep slashing until I realise that I can no longer feel pain. Oh god. Cursing myself for killing it so quickly, I stab the cleaver into the floor, snapping it in half. When my thoughts finally begin to regain some cohesion, I find myself still digging the broken knife into the floor. The monster's gone, but the pieces of it scattered everywhere. I stop cutting into the tile, and in a sudden silence I hear Saya's faint sobs coming from the corner of the kitchen.
Saya.
There's just been like too much going on here now. I don't even know how to process all of this. I don't think it could be even any worse this game, by how messed up it is. I pull the cowering Saya into my arms. She stiffens in fear at first, but as soon as she realises it's me, she clings to my body and cries. I don't know what to say, I can only keep holding her. I'm just confused because I thought like Saya was actually like a monster, but I don't know, I'm really a bit lost still now. This should never have happened to Saya. Everything in this twisted world is to blame. Yes, including myself. I couldn't protect her. If I'd been here, then maybe I could have prevented this. She says again and again in a voice choked with tears. Not wanting to hear that from her, I pull her head to my chest. I try to reassure her, but she shakes her head vigorously in denial. What did she do though? I don't understand what she's saying. Oh, it was Saya that did it then. Yeah, because it's like I mess with his brain, she answers, glancing at the dismembered monster of her swollen eyes. I made the inside of his head the same as yours. I made him see the world like you do. God, this is... How's Fumirori going to react to this? It takes me some time to understand the meaning of Saya's words. Finally regaining her composure, Saya responds to my confusion in a low voice. Like change the bodies of all the living things. What is Saya then? Is she human or is she... I'm so confused now. But why did she do it though to Fumirori's brain? I have no idea. Was she a mon? She must be... I don't know what she is then. My heart aches at the loneliness in her voice as she confesses her sorrowful wish. She starts crying in my chest again. Unable to say any more, I gently rub her back while trying to get my jumbled thoughts together. Yeah, that's the question I've got, is what is Saya? That she can do such a thing? The answer is beyond me. However, there's one thing that I can answer here and now. Saya is mistaken. I smile and shake my head.
それはただの始まりでしかない。そんな簡単なことじゃないんだよ。僕とサヤが出会って、それから二人で過ごした時間の、その一日一日の積み重ねが、今の僕らの関係を作ってるんだ。
I feel like I'll be really annoyed by this.
あの日から今日までサヤと一緒にいた僕だから、サヤに優しくして大切にしてあげたいって。
But Saya's like, I don't know if Saya's the one that caused it in the first place, so.
そう思われるサヤになったんだ。これって大変なことだろう。
Saya is still crying, but now her tears feel warm against my chest.
わかってる。さっきやっとわかった。
Her smiles shine through her tears.
サヤには文則しかいないんだって。文則みたいな人はもう他に誰もいないんだって。
Now more than ever before, I feel the depth of the bond between us, and I'm sure that Saya feels it too. I wrap my arms tightly around her and seal her lips with mine. Saya responds, winding her arms around my neck, as our tongue desperately seek each other's warmth. At this moment, Saya is my whole world, and I am hers. The earth turns for us alone. Of course, I still haven't told her something very important. I don't know why I never said it before. Perhaps because it was always so obvious. However, I should put it in words at least once. This oath of mine.
待って。
She stops me with a finger against my
その
lips.
前に、みのり、一つだけ確かめさせて。あなたの望みを。
僕の望み。
Saya nods, staring into my eyes with an unusual solemnity.
さっきも言ったけど、私には私にしかできない方法で生き物の体に干渉できる。人間の脳をいじる方法もこれでちゃんと確認が取れたわ。だから
Saya pauses and takes a deep breath before
今な
continuing.
らあなたの頭を元の状態に戻すこともできるの。
No, this is gonna be messed up if he sees all this now. This gonna be horrible. Until now, this hasn't even been in the realm of
その
possibility.
人にやったのと逆のことを文則にしてあげればいいだけ。とっても簡単なことよ。
I replay Saya's words in my head to be sure of
だ
their
から文
meaning.
則、教えて。あなたが昔の暮らしに戻りたいかどうか。あの事故で失ったものを取り戻したいのかどうか。
No, I have to choose. Oh. Right, so I know you're ready to see the choice, but I think what I'll do is I'll leave it to the next episode to see what decision we make. Because I don't know if this will affect, I'm assuming it'll affect the endings of the game. I'm assuming most visual novels Edelgaze have multiple endings in them. So we'll just see what we choose in the next episode of Sai no Uta. So I'll see you in the next episode of Sai no Uta. Bye!